Is it time to buy or sell Meta stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Meta. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 10th of April, 2025, our system has identified Meta as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.1. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has faced a decline of 8.05%. This results in an average daily loss of 1.61% since it was classified as a sell candidate. The stock currently lies at the lower end of a very wide and declining trend in the short term, presenting a potentially advantageous buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $482.37 is broken, it will first indicate a stronger rate of decline. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of -21.59% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging between -24.7% and -3.33%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 32.54%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 32.54% to 102.73% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $665.74 and $1,018.36. Our latest daily update for Meta includes the headline, Meta stock price ended at $502.31 on Wednesday after losing 3.68%. The Meta stock price fell by 3.68% on the last day, Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, from $521.52 to $502.31. It has now fallen for 5 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.56%, reaching a low of $495.63 and a high of $513.29. The price has decreased in 8 of the last 10 days, down by 13.98% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 3 million shares, although this was accompanied by falling prices. This may signal an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 18 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $9.27 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $740.89, while the lowest price was $414.50. Currently, the price is 32.20% or $238.58, below the 52-week high of $740.89, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Meta Platforms is poised to utilize data from European users beginning on the 27th of May to enhance its generative AI models, unless users choose to opt out. This strategic decision may provide a competitive advantage in AI development, potentially increasing the effectiveness of advertising and revenue, which could have a positive long-term impact on the stock. However, Meta is facing significant obstacles as it navigates regulatory pressures. The ongoing antitrust trial, led by the Federal Trade Commission, underscores concerns regarding its acquisitions of Instagram and WhatsApp, with CEO Mark Zuckerberg stating that TikTok poses a considerable competitive threat. This scrutiny may create uncertainty surrounding Meta's market strategies and could negatively influence investor perceptions in the short term. Furthermore, reports indicate that Meta might revise its capital expenditures downward from the initial forecast of $60 to $65 billion. If operational costs decline while simultaneously enhancing advertising pricing due to improved AI capabilities, it could generate a positive sentiment among investors. On a more concerning note, some analysts have adopted a bearish outlook, lowering their price targets, which suggests a vulnerability that could affect investor confidence. Short-term fluctuations may continue as these mixed signals emerge. Ultimately, while Meta has initiatives that could promote long-term growth, imminent regulatory challenges and skepticism from analysts may create volatility for the stock in the near future. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, February 11, 2025, it was reported that Tigris Financial assigned Meta a strong buy rating alongside a hold action. On Thursday, January 30, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned Meta a sector perform rating with a hold action. On the same day, January 30, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned Meta a market perform rating with a hold action. Also, on January 30, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned Meta a buy rating with a hold action. Lastly, on January 30, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Meta a buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Meta stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Meta. Currently, there are few to no positive technical signals. The Meta stock exhibits sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general sell signal arises from the relationship between these averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. During any upward corrections, there will be resistance at the levels of $534 and $588. A breakthrough above either of these levels will generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Wednesday, April 9, 2025, and to date, the stock has declined by 14.25%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning sign, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 8 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 38 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 34 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 18 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 17 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Meta. There's no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and given the right conditions, the stock may perform poorly in the coming days. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating a high level of volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $17.66 between its highest and lowest points, equating to a change of 3.56%. In the last week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 5.05%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Meta, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively normal and is often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are set at $5.22. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Meta. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Meta is at $504.73. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. There's no significant support from accumulated volume below, which means the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing bets only if you're an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Meta from multiple analyst sources remains neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 8th of April, 2025, Newstead, Jennifer, conducted an insider sale of 921 shares of Class A common stock. On the 7th of April, 2025, Olivon Javier conducted an insider sale of 406 shares of Class A common stock. On the 7th of April, 2025, Olivon Javier conducted another insider sale of 202 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of April, 2025, Newstead Jennifer conducted another insider sale of 921 shares of Class A common stock. On the 31st of March, 2025, Olivon Javier conducted an insider sale of 608 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 15.837. Overall, insiders purchased 202,871 shares and sold 150,453 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is no stop loss in place. Is Meta stock a good buy? Meta displays several concerning indicators and is currently situated within a broad and declining trend. As a result, we anticipate it will continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Thus, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. Upon reviewing the volatility and price movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 17th of April, we project that Meta will open higher by $1.43, beginning trading at $503.74. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.